Hello and welcome back to the van build series. I'm Naz and together with my wife Rosie we're turning this panel van into a tiny home on wheels. So if you watched last week's video you would have seen us put our solar panels in. But this week it's more of a bitty job kind of week. Our first problem to tackle is a leak in one of the seams on the roof. Now, I've been up on the roof countless times since I bought the van, and each time I've obviously been a bit too heavy for the 1mm steel that's up there, and that's resulted in one of the seams breaking and letting in some water. Now, I'm quite lucky in the fact that I haven't started insulating the ceiling, so when the leak came through it was really easy to diagnose. So by recommendation and doing a lot of research, I decided to pick up some seam sealer. Literally does what it says on the tin. This one is the brushable kind. I bought this on Amazon for around about £18, and quite simply all you do is go up on the roof, clean down the surface you want to actually apply this sealant to, and then just brush it on. Now you do have to be careful what brush you use for this. You can buy specially made seam sealer brushes, but I also found that any synthetic brush, particularly a nylon made brush, would work perfectly for this job. Seam sealer does come grey, and obviously my van's white. So what I'm going to do after this is dry, I'm just going to paint over it so it matches the rest of the roof.
King of the road, trailer for sailoring, man, trailer for sailoring, ain't got no cigarettes, but trailer for sailoring.
So that's the roof leak taken care of. So the other thing that I managed to do before I actually fixed the roof leak was take out the two vibration struts either side of the bed. Now I was within two minds whether to actually take these struts out. However, they're not structural and all they do is basically limit the vibration of the back panels. So yeah, I decided to take them out, and what that means now is from panel to panel it's pretty much 200 centimeters. Now I'm only 182 centimeters or 6 foot if that math checks out. I could have left them in and had pretty much exactly my height between the panels. However, most people do sleep with their toes pointed, so these extra couple of centimeters are really going to help. It's just going to be more comfortable down the line, but feel free to rip me up in the comments if you want. So I'm going to move on to doing the conduit. I haven't got enough, so I'm going to use what I've got and then work out how much I need to order. The plan is to run all the conduit so it terminates around this area. This is where the solar panel leads come down into the van, and this is where I'm going to have all my electrics. So it makes sense for these conduits to terminate here. So being someone that's never done any of this stuff before, I've obviously had to buy all of the tools. So to get the solar panel fixed on the... I tell you, this place is the worst place to try and record a YouTube video ever. I have to keep stopping for the point example. Right, I had to buy all the tools to get the job done basically, and I needed a step drill bit in order to get the solar cables through into the van through the housing. Believe my surprise when I went to buy one of these step drill bits, £20 almost for a bit of metal. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, going to be using this now to drill a 20mm hole to feed the conduit where it needs to be. That was effort. So the next odd job I need to sort out, because I cannot do any more conduiting, if that's even a word. Anyway, small odd job, as that's the theme of the day for now, is to drill a small hole through the wooden beam of the max fan to run the wires through. I see a lot of people do this when they install max fans, and stupidly I didn't do it in the first place. So I'm just going to get it through now. Quick 2-minute job, and then we'll move on to something else. As always with anything woodwork, I'll do a pilot hole first and then go back in with the correct size that I need. I know this has been a bit of a mishmash of a video, however, some days in a van build you've just got to write yourself a list and just get stuff done. Well, so far today we've fixed the roof leak, which was a major thing I wanted to get done. Done what I could of the conduit, obviously because I haven't ordered enough. And I've also, off camera, attached the wooden frame to the micro hacky that's at the front of the van. So a job I've thought about that I may as well get done is putting a second layer of closed cell foam around where the bed head or footboard are going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and then I will probably stare into the van for another 30 minutes and decide what I'm going to do next. So I've made the cut. I'm just now going to stick this on. This is ever so slightly too small to actually completely fill where I need it to, so I'm just going to add a little slither on the end. Same for both sides. Tell you one thing, whoever makes this stuff is making an absolute killing off me. I must be on my 4th row. I'm not seeing a lot of people do this stage, but it just seems to make sense. So that's the bed sorted. I'm quite happy with the result, to be honest, and I'm losing daylight fast, so I think we're going to call it a day there. I know it was a bit of a mishmash of a video, to be honest, but like I said previously, those days happen with a van build, and you've just got to take them with the days where you're making loads and loads of progress. You know, these little jobs have to be done before the fun stuff can begin, really. Just want to say really a massive thank you to everyone who has been subscribing and watching the videos. I know obviously we're only a small channel so far and we've not got that many videos, but yeah, thanks for sticking around, and if you are not already then please consider subscribing. Drop us a like or a comment, or just have a massive go at me in the comments about how I've done everything wrong and I should just burn the van down. I'm joking, obviously. So yeah, I will catch you in the next one.